Hello creative birdies, how are you guys doing today? I need to put a timer. Let's see, we'll be here 10 minutes. And let's put 10 minutes. Okay. How are you guys doing? Second day of 2019. We're going good. I'm very inspired. Very, very inspired. I have my tools out. I have some of these flat fairy beads, my chain. I have quite a few ideas for some stuff that I'm going to be doing. And those are options. I've got a load of fabric. These are gorgeous. I very rarely use these unless I have something special. Some of these, I barely ever use this unless I have something really special that I'm doing. And these here are from DC's Scrapping Rooster. She usually sells her fabrics. I think she sells all of her fabrics if you guys are interested in some beautiful fabrics. I have a haul. Is it a haul? Or Happy Mail that she sent me a bunch of these things. So she's here on YouTube, DC Scrapping Rooster. I'll put that aside. What I want to do for a second, oh, and I'm going to have a review on this coming up very soon. It's amazing already. I've already played around with it. But right now what I want to do is I have my mold of my moon faces, and then I have here my DAS air dry clay that Angela sent me. I want to make a few of these molds. Is that a hair? Sure is. It's one of my hairs too. Okay, I want to warm this up. What was I saying? I'm not even sure. Do I supposed to wet this stuff? It's been a while since I've played with it. No baking needed. Air hardening. Molded. Use wet hands or while wearing hand lotion. Does not stain. Okay, wet hands. I need to get me some wet hands. Hang on. So, I can explain in a second what I'm up to. I'm about ready to, let me cover this. I know that it drives some of you guys nuts. I'm about ready to head over to my Patreon for my $20 class. And I wanted to give you guys a preview of what I'm going to be doing over there. Just in case you guys are interested of what one of the classes are. There's about 4 classes up. If you go head on over there and you see a class that you really want to take, even though the class was from previous months ago, you can still click on that and pay for that class and take that class. This class here is for January. I'm a bit late. I'm about 3 days late for this class here, but it's taken a lot of prep, and I'm still prepping because I do things over there that are quite unique and different. I'm wondering if this stuff is even going to work. We'll figure it out. I'm going to start shoving it in. I have a feeling it's not going to work very well. So over there, those classes are 20 bucks. There are $6 postcards still right now. They're still $6. I haven't changed it yet. They are going to be raised. I don't know how much yet. I thought 10, but I'm not positive. But these $20 classes that I have to make them worth $20, you know? So my Patreons are happy with my work. I'm happy with my work. So I make sure that you're paying $20 and you're getting $20 worth. And these are things that you will learn from me that you can make for friends and family, and you won't be disappointed, and neither will they. They'll be getting gifts from you that are very unique. Of course, these are things that you learn from me that I ask you not to bring back to YouTube, because it's my bread and butter. I'm teaching you to do it for your friends, your family, for gatherings and stuff like that, but not to resell and not to come back here and, if you're a creator, and make a video. Even if you change it up a bit, you'd have to change it a hell of a lot for me not to get upset. You have to understand, it's my bread and butter. It's ideas that I've come up with that nobody else has, and I'm more than 100% sure and can say that I'm positive that that is my work. So yeah, I'm just coming to show you guys what the next class is for January. For this January, the theme are going to be these moon faces. And we're going to make some very unique art with these moon faces. So it gives me some time to come on over here with you guys and chit chat, promote my my Patreon, of course. Every business needs to promote their business, otherwise they don't get new customers or clients. It's my business. It's my bread and butter. I'm very appreciative to have this platform, YouTube, to be able to promote other sources of income, and my Patreon is another source of income. So all these things that you see around me right now are things that we're going to use over there. This here, I need to come back and make a review on it. I adore it already. It is from a lady, and she did make it. It's a fantastic product. I asked her if she would send it to me. So it's not one of those reviews where I'm being paid or the company approached me. No, which I'm fine. That's good if a company approaches me. I'm more than open to that. I've done a few. As a matter of fact, speaking of a company, I have a company to review. When I come back, maybe next week, I'll review it. It's a product that I would give a lot of warning to the customer, or you guys, because I care, to be aware before buying. But that's a different review for a very different company. It's for a heating company. Anyways, what was I saying? This lady here, I might as well put her in this video. lakesidejewelry.net. Her email is Darlene pfall at yahoo.com. I'll put her information down below. She has an Etsy. I think she has an Etsy. I have to look. It's called the No More Oops bead tray. This here. You guys see it? Yeah, you guys can see it. But I'll completely review it in a separate video just by itself. It just so happens that I'm going to use it for my class because I love it that much. And like I said, she's not paying me. I approached her. She said she would be more than honored to have me review it. And I was way, way excited to get it because it is a fantastic idea. It is something that us beaders and jewelry making people actually should be a tool, like the right hand or left hand. A left-hand tool, a right-hand tool. It's just something that every beader and jewelry maker should have. It's an amazing product. No More Oops bead tray. lakesidejewelry.net. And then I'll bring it up to the camera right now. But like I said, I'm going to do a full review. And I might do a tutorial with it. I might not, I'm not sure. It depends. These $20 classes, I put a lot of thought into them, and then sometimes I overthink it. And I start thinking, well, no, that's not good enough. Okay, that is. And then I add to it, and then I get too creative. And I really want people that take these classes to have options. That's why I have these things out. Oh, here, I said I was going to lift it up. There it is. You can pause the video and take down that information. In the next video, like I said, where I will review this completely, I'll have all the information for sure. I'll go a little slower, but right now I just so happen to have it there. I just so happen to have it there. I'm going to make this stuff. I had a hard time. It is freezing in California. I think it's like, it was 31 degrees this morning. That is freezing cold for us. I know that some of you guys are living colder than that, but it's freezing cold. And we do not turn on heaters. The only heat we have is our heating blankets. So if we're in a standing still or sitting still, that's when we get our heating blankets. Otherwise, we don't turn on heat. It's too dang expensive. It really is too expensive. Like, that's a luxury for my family. Okay. This is not looking very well. Okay. So if you want to take my Patreon class and you don't have this mold, that's okay. If you have any kind of molds, they'll work. And also if you have any kind of either polymer clay or this stuff, which is air dry clay, you can sculpt something and you'll be able to still take the class and make what I'm doing. It'll still come out very well. Man, this stuff is giving me a hard time though. It's just not working right. It's just falling apart. Huh. It's not kneading into each other like it was when I first got it. It's just falling apart in chunks. I'm trying. Oh. I'm rolling it like this. Let's see what we get. I don't want it to crack the way it is cracking. What if I spray water first? In there. Hopefully that'll do it. I can always sand the back if I really want to, or just sit here and mess with it. I can do that also. The back looks good. I hope the front does too. going to spray the back of these and smooth it out. I'm hoping by me smoothing, I want to move this out of the way, I don't want to ruin any of this. Okay, I'm hoping by me smoothing the back, we'll manipulate the faces in the front to be very smooth. I made chile con carne for dinner today. It's so good with rice and what is it? Fire roasted corn that I do I do myself, and handmade chili for the beef, which is basically a pot roast that I cooked for about 6 hours today. It's nice and shredded on a fire stove. Trying to get the excess out, stick it in my next mold. I'll probably need some more water. It really shouldn't be this hard, but it is cold. It is cold. And it's not that it's hard, it's just should have been much easier to get this clay going. More water. That one's getting filled up little by little. Okay, I'm ready to fill the other one up. These are nice and flat on the back, which is what I wanted because they are going into bezels. So that Patreon class, this Patreon class that I'm promoting here on YouTube, that's exactly what I'm doing, promoting, is a jewelry class. How many jewelry classes do I have over there? I have 1, 2, I think 3 jewelry classes. and then one home and party decor. And they're all original. Okay. Man, I thought I was going to be here for 10 minutes and promote my Patreon and head on out. Guess not. This stuff is being challenging. It's a challenging product. Really shouldn't be this much water. You know, a few videos ago I had mentioned one of my dogs farting. And boy, oh boy, there was this lady. She was so upset that I said that my dog farted, that she actually even blamed me for doing it, and said that she wouldn't watch my channel anymore, which I'm grateful that she won't, because I don't want her to. I even blocked her. She says that I'm just disgusting and all kinds of negative stuff. Oh, I guess I've heard of people having triggers. I have triggers. But dog farting? Me just stating that, oh my god, my dog farted, it smells so bad. That really triggered her. That's funny. It's funny and a bit annoying. Not annoying, just like unbelievable is what I'm trying to say. It's unbelievable. Alright, I'm just hoping that the front face will not be cracked. That's what I'm hoping. And if it is, once I take these out, because I'll take these out before the class to see what they look like, and plus I will have a already done product, because the classes shouldn't take that long over there. I don't take too long. I do go into detail and all that, but I don't take long where I don't have to take long. And I'll show in the class how to redo them again, but I want to have dry products. So even though you guys are seeing this today, that doesn't mean that the class is up. This class might not even be up yet. You are going to see this on YouTube before you see it before I'm done with the Patreon. But there are 4 other classes that you can choose from. And you won't be disappointed, I promise. Let's see. I do need these to be quite flat on the back. That's why I'm messing with them so much. Now I know I distorted the front, so now I gotta fix that. You know what, even if it has cracks, now that I think about the project that I'm doing, it might even go even better. Because we can patina it, we can antique the cracks and make it look actually even better. So yeah, I hope that they are cracked. Now that I think about it, because I could see my project in my head. I haven't done it yet. It's just an idea in my head. That's what I do. Get ideas and go from there. I have an idea in my head, and now that I'm thinking about this and sitting here and molding and pooling and wondering how the front's going to be and how cracked it's going to be, I'm actually have a good thought that even if it is cracked, it'll look cool cracked. And even if it falls apart and cracks straight down the middle, like cracks, that'll be even cooler too, because we can do a lot with that, with what I'm going to go do over there. No worries, I will not take away from my YouTube channel. You guys will get original content. You guys have gotten original content for years here. But I have to up my game. If I really want to stay in this and give back to my family and be another resource of income, I have to do something else. And that something else is Patreon. And if you guys are well off enough, you know, and you can support me that over there with $20 or my $6 postcards or my $7 or $8 other classes that I have over there, that's wonderful. And those that can't, well, you stay here with me on YouTube, and I'm still bringing you guys content here as well. Just the only thing is the content on Patreon, you know, is another source of income that I need to live and survive. I help my family survive and prosper. So those that understand that, well, thank you. And those that don't understand that and are going to get their feelings hurt, well, let's grow up a little. We all need money to live. We all do. And we're going to get up and figure it out. And that's what I've done. Alright. So that's that. I'll put this stuff away. My fingers, ooh, they're just kind of stuck. I might need to put maybe like alcohol and water in here on a, I'll do that right now. Cotton ball or napkins. I'll do the napkin. Just to have moisture, and then the alcohol so that it doesn't go rotten or mold on me. But I have a feeling it needs some kind of moisture in here. So that's what we'll do. Then I'll close that up. Put it away. I'm going to need glue as well. Okay, so that was it. That's my Patreon promotional class here. And hopefully I can see you guys on over there. And I'll talk to you guys later. Stay creative. Think outside the box. Think inside the box as well. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.